Wizards of the Coast rolled a nat 20 on surprise and dropped the source book on us. We're going to take a look inside of Tashas Cauldron next on Polyhedral Paradice. Welcome to Polyhedral Paradice. I'm Jason. If you're new here and you like the content, consider liking and subscribing, maybe hitting the notification bell. Let's get right into it. On the morning of November 24th, I saw a mystery listing on Amazon. Book from Wizards of the Coast that had a release date of November 17th and a price tag of $49 and some change. Well, true to their word, mystery solved. We found out later that day that we are indeed getting a new rule supplement penned by none other than Miss Hideous Laughter herself, Tasha, and her Cauldron of Everything. But first, for those of you who may not be familiar with the book's namesake, let's take a snorkel depth look into the lore of Natasha. You get it, snorkel depth look instead of like deep dive. You get it. Just moving on. Tasha, or Ilgwiv, I may be saying that wrong, as she is known, is one of the most powerful archmages in the multiverse, along with people you may have heard of like Elminster and Mordenkainen. She herself is a creation of Gary Gygax and originally called Greyhawk her home. She's obviously responsible for creating a spell that is named after her called Tasha's Hideous Laughter. But you may not know that she is an accomplished demonologist and wrote a 7-volume book called The Demononicon, offering us mortals information about how to summon demons, how to entrap them, and give us insight to their general nature, which makes total sense given her on and off relationship with the demon Grazitz. But enough about her. Let's get into her new source book and how it affects you, the player. So this new rulebook is going to be an expansion in the same way that Xanathar's Guide to the... I almost said Guide to the Galaxy, like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Xanathar's Guide to Everything was. So look at it almost like a PHB 3, because in a lot of ways I consider Xanathar as like a PHB 2. Some of the things we can expect in this new book are new subclasses, including the Artificer, which they've ported over from Eberron and sort of not downgraded it, but created it for regular D&D. A collection of new feats and new ways to customize your character's origins, using new rules for modifying racial traits, so you're no longer going to be bound by what's in the player's handbook as far as racial features go. Personally, I think some of these feats that we have seen in some of the Unearthed Arcana are going to make their appearance in this book. Group patrons that are going to come with their own perks and assignments. So you're going to be able to have your own boss, so to speak, that are going to be able to give you quests and help you out along your way as you become an adventurer. Everyone does love a rich benefactor to help them out on their way, right? That says new spells, artifacts, and magic tattoos. So I'm going to assume that they're going to take a page from the Barbarian and make the magic tattoos available to anybody. And here's where I start to feel like it's really like the PHB 3, because they're going to have expanding rules on sidekicks, natural hazards, negotiating with monsters, and even new advice for Session 0. So it really is an expansion of a core rulebook. And they're going to have new puzzle systems in there that are going to be plug and play with whatever campaign you're starting. So this, I think what we're seeing in this book is almost a preview of what we may see a little bit down the line in 6E, because it really feels like they're changing up a whole lot for this book, and I'm pretty excited about it. As of this morning, some news has leaked about exactly what we're going to find in the book, not just the general overview that I've given you. So I'm going to do some digging, and I'm going to break down that information in future videos. Coming out right on the heels of Icewind Dale with a November 17th release, the end of the year looks to be an exceptional one for Wizards of the Coast and Dungeons & Dragons. I, for one, am a player and really excited. So what do you all think? Is this too big of a change to the rule set for D&D? What are you expecting to see out of this book? What do you want to see? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Let me know in the comment section down below. So that's it for me today. Look for a further analysis of exactly what's in the book as soon as I can get to it. And as I like to say, in the game of life, may you always roll with advantage.